I love this little beauty. I love the fragrance and I love the bottle. This is Crystal Beauty Citrine Balance. Look at that, pretty. This reminds me of like if it were citrine crystal, like in the Superman fortress thing where it's built out of all those crystals. I love it. And it just like looks cool standing up, doesn't it? Okay, yes. So I love the bottle. I love the color. It is happy. It's pretty. It's cool. It is 3.4 ounces and it was only $12.99. Let me say, if you love big white beachy creamy buttery white florals, then you'll love this. When I first just picked up this bottle, I was attracted to the bottle itself, and then I just put it to my nose and I was like, oh, this reminds me of something. But then it wasn't until I sprayed it that the magic happened. I was like, oh, I love this. I love this because I do love beachy, creamy, buttery, happy white florals. And that's what this is. I cannot find any information on this. I wish that I could. I've been trying to figure out what notes exactly are in it. You know what? It's an absolute crime. It is an absolute heartbreaking crime that this one is not long lasting. But I'm going to make an exception to the rule as far as that goes. I've been really frustrated with things that don't last. But hey, I still buy Victoria's Secrets and Bath and Body Mist. Some of those do last though, for a good while. But I'm making an exception for this with my frustration. I do wish it was lasted longer. But I just love this. I enjoy this so much that I'm just going to keep on spraying it. And it was only $12.99. I just really enjoy this. And I will, as a matter of fact, when I'm done making this video, I'm going to spray it some more myself. It is happy. It's beachy. It's not just creamy. It's actually like buttery. This is just so fun. And like the yellow color matches it. So what does it smell like? So I was trying to figure out, and I was like, oh yes, with these big white florals, there's two things that come to mind that it's not exactly like, but they certainly share some similarities. And that would be Elizabeth Taylor Gardenia. Now, I have this, or I did have it, but I sent a bunch of perfumes to my oldest daughter just to collect. And gosh, that is such a pretty bottle. I know y'all have seen this and TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I love this. This too does not last long enough. So this is not exactly like this, but it definitely has similarities. This is big time has gardenia. It has to, obviously. It's big white floral, gardenia, beachy, buttery, creamy, happy. Anyhow, so think about a little similarity with this and also a little similarity with Sand and Sable, which I love. I love this. This is a happy, beachy, warm white floral to me. And this has an animalic note though, and this does not have any animalic note. Yeah, so there's Sand and Sable and the notes. So yeah, so I was trying to figure out, okay, so now I see the Crystal Beauty line and I can't find anything about it. I'm guessing that it is the same line, but I'm not sure, that sells the little bottles of fragrance we've all seen that has a piece of crystal in it. That's also called Crystal Beauty. So on this Palm Beach site that I'm sure we've all looked up, you guys have seen these fragrances in TJ Maxx. They've got the little piece of crystal. Well, it's called Crystal Beauty. I don't know if it's the same. I guess it's the same theme, because the bottle is a big, beautiful piece of citrine crystal and looks anyway. I love that holographic too. So maybe it is. Also, there are other fragrances called Citrine and even Citrine Balance, or that Crystal Beauty also has an amethyst balance. I really could not find anything on this one specifically. There are other fragrance houses that have similar type names. If you can find the notes for this, please let me know. The only thing I found exactly with even the picture of this is somebody selling it on eBay, and they don't have information either. I am guessing that this obviously has gardenia, maybe some magnolia, and I got to smelling really closely, and I'm like, maybe in the background. Everything else would be in the background of the gardenia, big time, and the just white floral. But in buttery, y'all, it's not just creamy, it's like buttery creamy. But in the background, there may be gentle sandalwood. There may even be like some tidbit of osmanthus with just a hint of that like orange fruit. Not an orange, but like what are they, kind of like peaches or like nectarine type. But this is not a fruity fragrance. It would just, osmanthus has like nuances of that, and like the peach fuzziness that may be in there. There may be very, very subtle citrusy green background influences. And I know sandalwood, as I've said in my other videos, I have to be very picky and careful with sandalwood because it could work for me and other times it just doesn't. But when it does, sandalwood is nice, and it can also even have some buttery nuances and smoothness to it. So maybe that's in the background, but all of those things would be ever so softly in the background. This is just a happy, beautiful, beachy, creamy, buttery white floral. And if you don't like that kind of thing, then you'll be the person who doesn't like this. If you do, you'll probably really enjoy it. One lady that I spoke to, she didn't smell it on me. I hadn't sprayed it, but I just held the bottle up to her, and she said, no, I don't care for that. I like fruity smells. And I said, I hear you. But she hadn't smelled it sprayed. Remember I said, when I smelled the bottle, I was like, oh, it smells really familiar, but it is when I sprayed it that the true happiness and joy just blossomed and took place. It was just great, and it is great. And then I went back, and there was this tall, pretty young woman, and I asked her, and I said, what do you think of this? It reminds me of some, older fragrances. And she said, I like it. She said, it reminds me of, she was on a dance team. And she said, it reminds me of like, I don't know, something they're wearing or whatever. And with her happy thoughts of her dance team. And she said, I really like that. And I said, I totally agree. I love it too. It's beachy to me, this, and happy. So just as a side note, you could stop right there, but I'm just going to talk about kind of like I was thinking to myself, I need to get myself an actual citrine crystal because I looked it up and it is a very interesting crystal, joyful, and has to do with, what's it called? Manifesting and joyful and prosperity and healing. It's just really positive. So I'm thinking I need to get me some citrine crystal. And if you know anything about this, if you've tried it, please comment so I can see it, but also so others can see it, especially if you can find the notes or any information on this. This is a gem. I will be keeping this. As a matter of fact, this is one I'm worried, like, what if this is one they don't put out again? I would like to really have this because I'm just going to spray the HELL out of this, especially here in the summertime. When I'm done with this video, I'm going to be spraying away. I really, really enjoy this. But so I'll leave you with that. Please like and comment and subscribe. I need 1,000 subscribers because I have loads of videos that I mostly do just for fun, but they already play ads on the videos, so I might as well make like a few pennies off of it. But you have to have 1,000 subscribers, so if you would, please like and subscribe. And if you're done with the video now, that's fine, but I was just gonna show a few screenshots about the citrine crystal. Highly protecting spiritual growth, cleansing the aura, personal power and abundance, ultimate joy bringer, the magic of the sun, brings warmth and energy, It's commonly used for manifesting and is associated with financial abundance. Citrine is the gold standard of manifestation. I know everybody is in tune these days with manifesting, so maybe we all need some citrine crystal. Can help heal childhood wounds, brings clarity and inspiration into your life, can support your physical health, bring financial abundance. A little history if you just wanted to pause and read. Ancients also believed that citrine could calm a bad temper, soothe anxieties, and manifest desires. Which maybe, I mean, it looks happy and balancing, doesn't it? It looks like you could be joyful in manifesting. I really love this. I enjoy it. And you see here the merchant stone. The money stone, prosperity, wealth. One could sharpen his or her focus and revitalize the mind by wearing citrine. Boost self-esteem and self-confidence. Decrease negative energy and traits. And just a little more information and pictures. Different types. And that's it. Oh, my skin looks awful right now. I need to moisturize. Oh yeah, that smells so good. I love it. Oh my goodness. Maybe there's somewhere under there something citrusy, but then sandalwood can have citrusy butteriness to that type of woodiness too, can't it? I need to stop trying to do this with one hand. That's just that burst of delicious, gorgeous, happy, beautiful, stunning white floral. And it is very happy. And I love the beach too. It's so beachy to me. So yeah, that's it. And like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. I'm going to be spraying this everywhere. I'm going to sleep, saying my prayers and going to sleep, being thankful. See you soon.